Olga Munari, author, philanthropist, and motivational speaker who is here today as a participant of hope to share her incredible story. Olga?
Thank you for the introduction. Well, good morning, everyone. What an honor it is for me to be here today. Have you ever wished that something bad would happen to you? And then it did? Well, one morning I was at the gym and I was telling my trainer that I was not in a good place in my head and that I wished something bad would happen to me. Well, like the genie said, your wish is my command. On April 3rd, 2006, something magical happened to me. I was blessed with cancer. And yes, I say blessed because cancer took me place, opened doors, and offered opportunity that would not have been there without having had cancer. Now, be careful what you wish for. I believe that everything happens for a reason in life, and my cancer was no exception. I was on a mission to discover why. I was now facing the worst fear of my life. The first thing that came to my mind was, how do I tell my friends, my family, and my children? Telling my children and my husband at the time was the worst day of my life. I still remember sitting down with a cup of coffee in my hand and trying to gather the courage and the strength to tell my kids. I took a deep breath and I looked at them and said, Mommy has a lump on my breast. And right away, my 14-year-old daughter, Lori, at the time tells me, is it cancer, Mom? I paused and I said, yes, it is. My older son, Andrew, who was only 15, said, Lori, don't worry. Mommy will get surgery, remove the lump, and she will be fine. Now, Lori said, do you know what cancer is? And Andrew, and she said, these are bad cells, Mom. And those bad cells, Mommy could die. At that moment, I was holding back my tears, trying to be strong and not to frighten the kids, feeling sad and helpless, not to terrify them. Jeremy, only 9 at the time, was just listening and watching like a young, wise man. At that moment, we gave each other a hug. And this connection I could still feel today. I promised them at that time that Mommy would always be there for them. Now, that was a big promise for someone that was just diagnosed with an aggressive hormonal stage 2 breast cancer, 3 lymph node attack, 2 surgery, 6 months of chemo, 30 days of radiation, and 1 year of Herceptin. However, that was the turning point of my life. I was about to face the biggest challenge of all, and yet that will have changed my life forever. Now, how do you show strength when you don't believe you have any? And how do you show courage when you live a life in fear? Now, cancer was about to kick my butt and force out the quality in me that I was afraid to show and face. Cancer forced me to discover the strength, the courage, and how to learn to trust and let go. Now, within you, right now, is all the strength, the power, the courage, and the desire that you need to live. Today, we're all here, walking and running to raise money and make a difference. This is my first CIBC Run, and it won't be the last. I have ran in the past, raised money for this cause that is so close to my heart. Such a rewarding feeling. We know that we are making progress, we're making a difference, and that every dollar raised brings us closer to a cure. Today's walk is something that everyone, survivor, family, friends, should experience. A feeling of achievement and accomplishment that is what I felt, just like you will when you cross that finish line. The care that I received during my journey was overwhelming from friends, family, stranger that came forward to help me. And this is only then I knew how much I was appreciated and loved. It took cancer. The fear of getting chemo, losing my hair, losing my femininity. The nurse went above and beyond the call of duty. I remember I had received a treatment called Herceptin, and it took 4 hours at a time for me to get that treatment. At the end of my journey, my last treatment only took 30 minutes of Herceptin. Now the science and fundraising is working. The fact is that more women and men survive breast cancer. Cancer prevention and early detection are such an important factor. Please, who didn't get their detection and prevention, please go out there and get your mammogram done now. After the run, not now. When something bad happens in your life, look at it as a learning experience. Find that opportunity in this issue. Find the pearl in the irritant. But most important, don't see yourself as a victim. Accept your situation and take control. Believe in yourself and be strong. Stay positive. Take to heart what the universe sends your way. This is a pearl, and in there, something you will learn. Now be safe out there. Today's walk. We got this. Let's go and get cancer. Thank you.